Well, hello everyone. Happy New Year's Eve. Hope everyone had a good Christmas. Uh, so I figured out what the problem was with the stream stopping. I guess I had the end button tied to ending the stream. So every time I went to Chrome, was going to the bottom, I'd click end and it would just end the stream. So I'm glad I figured that out. Let's see. So far we've had two streams in this series. In the first one, we had the website deployed with GitHub Actions, which has been great. That's independently useful. So now like the last blog post I wrote about learning to serve in volleyball, all I had to do is push it to GitHub and it was deployed, which is pretty cool. Definitely save some time, sort of. Okay, and then in the next one, I defined this commenting schema where you have your author and your body. Oh yeah, and in recursive subdirectories, I guess. And then it displays on the website. So right now it looks like shit, but it does build into the website. So you can see it here. This is a test comment. Why did you say that? So for this stream, I was going to make it look a little better. So this should be indented. Both should have the author name in them as well. And maybe nice boxes. Maybe I'll turn on some outlining. Yeah, so we'll just futz around with the CSS and make it look a little better. Okay. So here, oh yeah, so I guess render comment is the operative method that right now just wraps it in a paragraph tag, but we should make it look better. So yeah, let's define rendered comment. It should be a string. I guess I'll make it this to begin with. So this is the actual comment text itself. And then let's add the author name as well, right below it. Did I call it author? Let's find out. Yeah, I called it author with a capital A. Okay, so after this, I should probably find some library that manages the HTML. But like I said yesterday, it's all just string concatenation. This is the end. I'm going to return the rendered comment. Okay, so now it'll have the body and the author. See. So I think I probably want. I should probably define a class for it and start futzing around in the CSS. So let's open up with div class. I'll call it comment. Does it need to be in quotes? I think so. Okay. Do it like that, and then this should be plus equals. Okay, and then I should end it. Close that. Okay, so let's see how this looks. So now it should have the body, the author, but otherwise it should look the same. And then I'll start styling the comment class. I think I'll wrap them in a box. I think I probably want to right justify the author name. Or how does it look on Twitter? Maybe it doesn't want to be right justified. I don't know. Maybe we should get some colors in here, but maybe keeping it monochrome is better. Oh, did I not close it? I should get some syntax highlighting in my text editor. I feel like it should be highlighted red. Okay, render. Oh, I didn't. must be stir, not function. What's happening here? Oh, what is... Oh, render comments the function now. Okay. I should have named these things better. Okay, so now it should look the same, but with author name. Let's see if that's the case. All right, so they're both by me. Okay. So I think the most important thing is that like replies are indented. I guess it's sort of like how it's done on Reddit, but it's not like how it looks on Twitter. They're just kind of like one after the other. But I guess they're not like, I don't know, there's some like hiding algorithm and stuff. I think I'll just indent them. Hopefully it doesn't end up looking too much like Reddit. It'll look like a shitty version of Reddit if that's possible. Okay, but so I can't just indent it by styling the comment class, because of course they'll all be comments. I guess I could just have one level of indent. I think that's how Facebook works. Yeah, I think like Facebook posts, they have comments, and their comments can have comments, but then there's no like third tier. But no, I think I'll just take in the depth here as like another parameter, and as I will. This also needs the depth. Okay. What did I do? Okay. Right, so it'll take the depth, but if I don't pass it in, I'll just have it default to 0. And then when I call render, it's going to need depth as well. And here it's going to need depth +1 when I call recursively. Okay, and then you can have a mix of inline CSS and a style sheet, right? I'll just like, I guess I could make a bunch of CSS classes for each of the depth levels, but I think I will just like put some inline CSS. Hopefully this works. I'm a little worried that something funny happens when you try to use both inline CSS and non. But let's just like put in padding %d and parse in the depth. This is valid HTML, CSS, and Python, right? 50-50. Okay, so the padding will be the depth. Oh, I should make it like that times 10 or something, because if it's just like 1 pixel, of course it won't really be visible. Oh, and I need a unit, I think. I don't know what the default unit is, so I'll just some pixels, I guess. I don't know if pixels is a bad one to use because of different screen sizes. Yeah, I guess you can use like device width, right? But no, pixels is probably the right thing to do. And I'll probably need it to be like 20x to look. Well, let's see if this works. What are the odds? 50-50. Oh, okay, well it compiles. I guess that's not surprising. So this one should look the same, but this one should be indented. Okay, it didn't really work. Let's just look at the developer tab and see what it's looking like. Yeah, you can open that with Control-Shift-C, pro tip. It's probably everyone either already has no use for that knowledge. What's this next one? Flagging. Crash. Like really computer from yeah, obs is in. Yeah, obs are frozen. I should have started by closing Slack. Okay, oh, it looks like things are back. I don't know if this stream is working. Okay, so something I did, which I should turn off, because I think this caused problems earlier, is I've got this cron tab job going that I think is maybe ill-advised. Every minute it checks to see if there's new exoplanets. Let me just turn that off. Because it did seem like it froze right on the minute. So if there's any new exoplanets while I'm streaming, I won't get notified right away. Okay, I guess I'll have to check how that looks in the recording. I think OBS is looking okay right now, but I don't know if Twitch is looking okay. Yeah, it says unstable. There's like a network connection issue. Oh yeah, let me check my cron tab again. I have like some job that backs up my files to a Raspberry Pi. Oh yeah, that runs at 1140. So maybe, oh yeah, this I think is quite a long running job. Where I like look at okay, but I guess things seem to have stabilized, so it's good now. Okay. Maybe I don't need a more powerful computer. I just need like more computers, so I don't run like all these like random data and analysis things in the background. Not that many things, I guess. Okay. Sorry about that. I guess the stream is working now. Wait. The audio real quick. Yeah, it says unstable. Okay, it seems decent now. Okay. Yeah, hopefully there's no new exoplanets dropped during this stream. I want to know right away as soon as we know about those. Let's see the styles. Maybe this is not how inline CSS works. Let me just Google how that works. I feel like the top links when you Google basic programming things are as bad as like the top links when you Google recipes. Okay, style. Is padding not like the right property? What am I missing? This looks normal to me. Maybe the space is bad? I could get rid of the space. Oh, okay, here's the style. No. I need to know what's new. Okay, so it doesn't like it for some reason. Why not? Invalid property value. Can padding not be 20 pixels? Why is it invalid? So I guess I would need to specify like the directions. Let's say like left padding, or wait, no. Is padding a real thing? Oh, it's padding left. So yeah, why can it not be in pixels? Actually, I think margin is what I really want anyway. Oh wait, why is pixels twice now? Did I add 9 pixels? Oh, I guess there's just the space is really bad. It doesn't like it. Okay. But now it's fine. Okay, and I guess padding is the right one. Actually, margin might make more sense. I guess it'll look the same in this context, but I think I should do margin left. Okay, well now we know how to fix it. Oh yeah, let's make it 30. I think just looking at it, 29 looks a little better than. Yeah, even that's too small. I can make like 40. Why is it not moving? Okay, there it is. Okay. Maybe 50. Though I should get like a designer on this because I guess it won't look the same on every screen. Okay. Yeah, let's just make margin left 50. So no more padding. And I got to get rid of this space. Okay, hopefully that works like with the %dpx. I guess it should work. Like why would it need to be space separated? And then I want this to be 50 times depth. Okay. Okay. And it looks the exact same, I guess, of course. Okay, I want to add some like generic comment styling. So I think like I want little boxes around these. So I'll add like a border. So I added a class. So I'll just change that class. And I guess just the name is fine. Okay. So where did I want to be to edit this? I think CSS style.css. Okay. Yeah, I should split these up into multiple files or something eventually, but I'll just make a new section. Okay, so I need to change the comment class. What do I want? I want order. I don't really know all the property names, but I think yeah, Google makes it pretty easy to discover them. So border, so I can change the color. I want that to be black, I think. Black 1 pixel, is that? No, okay, is that, but it says it's fine, but then there's no border, so. I should just Google the border property. Yep. What other properties does it have? Color? Yeah, maybe I need to make that black. Or, oh wait, I already made the border color black. But maybe there's like a border width property. Okay. I'll make that 1 pixel. Wait, why is this not good? So I made my it's not being overridden by anything. Do I need to say something else about the border? What other properties does border have? It's got things like well, I think I put a border on some. Oh no, I took all the borders off. Maybe borders look bad anyway. I need to make it thicker. Okay, so oh, maybe I need to make sure it's solid. It's like spotted. Okay, so now we know how the border property works. I forget the order. Is it a width, thickness, color? So let's just make it thick to begin with to make sure it's working. 5 pixels, solid. Oh, heck. Oh, okay. So I guess you need to let it know that it's solid. That's a little strange to me. Like, surely that would be the default. And then I also need to just color black. Okay. And obviously I don't want this to be 5 pixels. I want it to be like 1. Why is the color changing? Okay. Let's see if I can just copy this. I'm not sure if I can just copy paste like this because there's like a caret there, but hopefully it just works. Okay. So now they should both have borders, yeah, okay. Reasonable for now. Okay, what else do we need? So we need a button that you can actually use to make a comment. Yeah, that's going to be very important. So what's the HTML thing for that? Text box. Is it just called text box? Input? Okay, so instead of reading this, I should just like look at the property. Okay. Wait, there's no example here. They always have an example. I don't know what it's going to look like. Oh, I guess I'd have to go to a different page to see what it's going to look like. Well, I want it to be a little bigger than that, but I assume I can modify it later. Okay. And then this, okay, so I guess I probably want to have a form and then input type text, and maybe I can, there's probably like some way to make it just like the width of the screen or force it to have some height. I'll do that for now. Okay, so this should actually go in the template, I think. So it's templates, or I probably want to tap it at that. Yeah, the blog template. Okay. And then so at the after the content, there should be the comment section. I'll give it a class called comments. Okay, and then let's make a form. Okay, then what did it look like? It had, oh, I don't really need label. I didn't know label was an HTML property. Okay, I should probably like learn them all. Maybe they could be useful. Maybe. I assume if this one doesn't do anything, right? I assume I have to, oh wow, I just typed random characters. I don't know, it came out wet. Oh, your input was received. Wait. Oh, I see. There's like an action. So somehow it corresponds to this PHP. So I don't want to use PHP. So I don't know if like I can use the form, but I'll look more. Maybe I can just let this be some kind of like JavaScript. So I'll copy this. Okay, so I want comment box, and I also want a username, and then I want like a submit button. I'll just copy their submit button. Yeah, so for now, I'm gonna like make these buttons actually do something in a later stream. But what I want the button to do is like take your comment and username and splice them into a GitHub pull request link that takes you to like a pre-filled out GitHub pull request. Let's see what that looks like. So I won't do anything right now, but it should look like something. Oh, right, it's below because this is part of the main content. But I probably don't want this to be part of the main content. Huh. That's actually sort of annoying. Oh yes, it's got two. It's got like this is sort of content. Maybe I will just no, it's too ugly. I was gonna say maybe I'll just put it in my Python code. Just write it here and append it. I guess why not? Yeah, I guess why not? I guess the alternative would be to change the template. Yeah, maybe instead of making comments part of maybe I'll just make the comments rendered a little differently. So I'll render them down here. So this will be div class. Oh wait, I'll just put it in this div. And I'll just render it like this. And then let's go to make so where does it do the content? Doesn't do it. Where does it look for these doodads? Oh right, so right now the only time it does this is for the content. So first it generates the content. Okay. So let's not just find this, let's find the content. And then let's do the same thing, but for comments. So now I'll need to make a new generate comments method. It kind of already exists, but I won't call it from the other method. And it'll pass in the data and the index. And then here I'm looking for comments. And I'll replace this with the comments. Okay. So now the comments and the template, comments and the content are both in the template. And okay, now I need to make this new method, generate comments. Let's see where this comes in. Okay, so I'll just put in the same file for now. Generate comments. So that's in the content file. Okay, so all right, so I called it get comments. Okay, so let me just make a new method called generate content or generate comments. So yeah, let's delete these lines. And up here, yeah, this should probably go in its own file at some point. I'll move it later. So generate, I wonder if it, oh nice. Okay, it searches across other files. I didn't know it did that. Okay. So what does it need? It needs data and index. But I think right now it doesn't use the index for anything. I think in the future it might need to though. So I'll pass it in right now. And then I just return this, I guess. Yeah, this could really be one method. So let's return that. And if it wasn't in, I'll just return empty string, I guess. I might do something in the future where I actually modify the data file if comments aren't in it. That might make sense. Okay, so I think this should actually already just work. Let's find out if it does. 50/50. Commenter is not defined. So where did I find it before? Oh, oh, I see, I see. I'll just pass this in. Like I did before. Yeah, these should really be in a configuration file, I think, not like just sprinkled in. So now this should be above that, hopefully, and it is, okay. So there was, I guess, a bunch of styling about the main content that is sort of lost here. So I actually think if I go back to the template, I can make it look probably a little better if I just put this div inside the other div. Probably fine. Yeah. Right there. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, so yeah, now it's in line with that, which is, I guess, desirable. Okay, so now I definitely want to change how these all look. So let's put in some line breaks into that. This is fine to put in the main template. I might break it out into its own component later and import it. Like, notice how the side menu is a component. So the reason the side menu is a component is because it's used on like different templates. So I didn't want to duplicate it. I don't know if I'll end up using this elsewhere, but I guess it's pretty easy to break it off when I do. Let's put a line break thing there and there. And let's just give this a class. I call it comments box. And let's give this one a class too. Author box. Okay, I might change the submit button later too, but I don't have an idea for it right now, so I'll just start there. And let's just see if I can make it a little bigger. Let's make the width 100%, and let's make the height. Oh yeah, there's some way to like phrase things in terms of line height, right? I'll just make it like 100 pixels right now, I guess. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, perfect. That looks like normal size. Oh, I don't like that, how it's like Oh, interesting how it... Oh, okay. I guess since this has an ID, it knows that it's like a username, so it's suggesting all these other usernames I've used on other services. I don't remember ever being Terrarium. But that makes sense. Whereas this one was just anything because it's not been used for anything before. Okay, so the fact that it's still centered makes me think that I'm using the wrong kind of text input. Maybe I should just go to a website that allows commenting and see what kind of input they use. Let's go to Marginal Revolution. First website I thought of that has comments. Brandon now has a crypto sponsor. Wait, oh, this is just a link. I thought it was one of his posts. I was like, who's Brandon? Okay, let's see how his comments look. Wait, how do I actually comment? Where's the box? I thought I just saw the box. Should go to the bottom. Okay, add comment. Okay. Text area. Oh, okay, and then you can control the rows. Give it an ID. And is this part of a form? No, he doesn't have a form. Oh, but he does have a group called form group. So it's sort of part of a form. Yeah, I'll do that too. I don't know how I feel about this spacing. Obviously, I'm not going to copy it too carefully. I guess, yeah, you kind of need to label the box comment box, because if you just kind of like see this at the bottom of a web page, you won't really necessarily know what to do. Okay, but yeah, let's use text area. Instead of input. Yeah, and let's just make this a div. Maybe there's a reason to use forms, but I don't want to use it by mistake. I feel like I never get used to exactly where, when you paste it, comes in. Okay, so class seems to fine. Okay, and let's steal these other properties that they set. So I don't know why name is important. How is name different from ID? I should probably learn something. It's got a name and an ID. It just seems excessive. I can't imagine the name matters. Maybe it does. Okay. Yeah, I guess type is not redundant. Okay, so it's got an ID. I'll leave the name. Maybe the name is used by something. I don't know. So it's got an ID and a name. I don't really. Oh, I guess yeah. The text. What was I using for? Input. Right. All right, and let's just let it know that I want there to be. Does it need to be in quotes? No, that makes sense. I bet Chrome would figure it out. Chrome's pretty smart. Oh, so this one should just be one row. I don't know if probably if I don't specify it stays one, but why not just say I don't want it to be one row. I want this to be 3 rows. That's good enough for Tyler Cohen's good enough for me. And then I probably just want this to be a button. So let's see what class he uses. Buttons is an HTML. Oh no, submitted. Okay. Didn't like my comment. Okay, yeah, button. I guess submit is the normal thing that you do when you make a comment. Okay, so I got my 3 things. I probably want to label these somehow, but let's just see what this looks like for now. Yeah, this is surprisingly slow. I should have thought more about efficiency as I was designing this whole system. Oh, what the heck? This isn't right at all. How did this happen? What did I do? Did I like forget to close something? Oh wait, maybe text area needs to be closed. Let's go back to Tyler's website. Ah, yes, I see button needs to be closed. And where's the text area? Oh, it has its own div. Okay, and it also needs to be closed. Okay. I don't know if we need these line breaks anymore, but I'll leave them for now. Wait, why is it? I thought I just typed it out. Why is it? Thought I could just press dot. Okay, there we go. Okay, whatever. This is much slower than just typing it out. Okay, there we go. And this also needs to be closed. Okay. How many different tags are there in HTML? I feel like I should probably just know them all, but I only know the very limited subset that I use. So P and HN, that's all. Oh, that website probably hasn't changed. Okay. Why is this button tiny? I thought there'd be text on it. Okay, yeah, now it's in the top. Yeah, it's starting to look like comments. I don't like how it's really flush to the bottom of the screen, but I feel like that's not a problem with the comments. I think like I should just have like these doodads repeated at the bottom of the screen. Yeah, why is it small? It's small because I need to put something here. I will put submit. And then I probably want to put like some text here. What class do they use? I feel like they probably use not paragraph, probably like imp or label. Is label the thing? Okay, they do use label. Okay, so I should probably label these so people know what they're getting into. So this is comment. And this is name. And that doesn't mean anything. Okay. Yeah, oh, it's above it. I don't like that. I wonder, or maybe it's fine. It's not that fine. Submit button also needs some styling. Why is this? Oh, can you adjust the size here? Oh, that's a cool feature. I never knew that you could do that. But I don't like how it's like sort of off like that. I wonder why it looks better here. Is it just because it's spaced out so you don't notice that there are like some weird spacing issues, or is it like infinite CSS 50-50? It's probably infinite CSS. I like how these are required. My website will require nothing. If you just type an email and an author and click submit, will it submit a blank comment? I guess it probably would. Let's just add some space. Is there a, how do you, why are they on the same line? I didn't even think about that. Do I need to like add some like a CSS like inline? Or maybe this div is, oh, it's float left? Wait, why not float? Just isn't floating to the right? I should just not label the boxes. I feel like if you, I feel like everyone knows how to comment. So like, I don't, like everyone will know the small boxes for their name and the large boxes for their comment, right? Maybe not everyone will know that. need some horizontal spacing here. I'm gonna add some padding to a variety of things. Or I guess margin is what I want. Okay, so yeah, I'll just add margin to the comment box and the name box, or sorry, the text area. Let's get these labels out of here. I don't think we need them. Oh, I wonder if I could find out how to put like default text. So like in default, or not, like so before you start typing, it could say in like funny italics. This is very so it could say in like a funny italics like comment and username. That seems like a good idea to me. Okay. Yeah, let's add some padding. Is it comma what I want? Probably comma. I think if you don't put the comma, it means inheritance. Okay. Oh, now I need to remember how to pad things. I think if you just put padding, it pads on all sides, which I actually probably want, but I probably don't want the same padding on all sides. I probably need to adjust it. I think you can also put 4 numbers, and then it starts at the top. Let's just see what this looks like. That's probably too much. Let's make it a 1. And let's also pad the submit button. What did I gave? I didn't give that a class yet. Spell that. Okay, there, we got some nice padding. We've got our comment box and our author box, and it's the submit button, which does nothing. I can type here. Oh, I wonder if I can change that font. And then it does nothing. Okay. Huh. I'm starting to think we're getting to a point where it's good enough aesthetically. Though obviously it could use some iterations to look a little less shitty. Let's put a little line break here though. It looks close enough to a commenting form on a normal website that people will see it and know what to do, which is really all you can ask for. Okay, that's enough spacing, I think. Okay, and I don't like how it goes all the way to the bottom. I think, actually, let's see if I can just add the socials really easily. Let's see. I think in templates, components, I've got like socials. Maybe if I just add it to the base, it'll look normal. I don't know if I... oh yeah, don't peek, I got like an Easter egg. I think there's some like differential styling where they look small in some places and big in other places. I'm not really sure how this will look, but let's just throw them down. Oh, I guess I need to say they're in the comp directory, but my system knows they're in the template directory. And let's probably this will need a line break. Let's put it there. Oh yes, perfect. Why do they look so big? How are they styled? Let's take a look at them. Oh no! Oh no! It's that's funny. Okay, looks like they're width proportionately. So if I just like, yeah, maybe if I just make them, why are they small up here though? Are they in some div that I forced to be? Wait, where'd my side menu go? Oh, I think it went away because I was on mobile for a second. It looks different on mobile. So why are they small here? I think I might just why are they small here? Is this styled? I don't really know why they're small. It seems like they should be big from what I can see about their styling. Maybe there's styling here that makes its descendants small? Let's go look at my CSS file. Socials footer. Oh, maybe I need to put them in a box called socials footer, and then it'll look normal. Did I take this out at some point? Maybe I decided I didn't like it and took it out. But I feel like now that the comments are here, these should be back. I don't even know. I feel like these are like the most nonsense things. I don't know why I added them. I think I added them just to fit in with other websites. Like, I'm sure we can find them here on Tyler Cohen's site somewhere. Like, if we scroll to the bottom, there's like a bunch of buttons that no one has ever clicked. Maybe not. Maybe... Okay, I guess they've just got more professional contact us information. But I feel like on all kinds of websites you see these buttons, and I felt like I should add them just to like fit in with the rest of the internet. But it's sort of just noise. Then maybe it's actually useful. I have a friend who said he found my Twitter through clicking this button. Oh, I think this button's broken because I changed my username. Maybe. I actually don't want to go to Twitter on stream. Quick. Oh, it does work. Okay. Okay, let's just wrap these in a div that has the ID socials footer. With an underscore. And maybe that'll make them not huge. Hard to say. Ah, okay, cool. That looks like a normal website. I'm thinking of adding a bunch more links to these. I'm going to add like my chess.com account, my YouTube channel, maybe just those two, actually. I thought I had like a long list in my head. I think it would be funny to have like 100 accounts down here. Okay, so this looks good to me, and I think that was my goal for today, is to get it to like look good. I think so. Yeah, there's two more parts to this saga. Next, we need to make it so when you click the submit button, it makes a GitHub pull request that adds your comment and username in the right place on my website. And then, so that'll be next stream. And then the stream after that, I want to make a script that every time there's a pull request that like I deem to be safe, so it's like just one file properly formatted in this directory without like strange HTML in here, then it'll just automatically merge it. And then that'll be my commenting system, and it'll be delightful. Okay, so I guess we're almost done, sort of, except for maybe the hard part. Okay, well, thanks everyone for watching. Yeah, I'll probably try to finish it this weekend, I think. It's a long weekend. So maybe I'll see y'all tomorrow or something.